1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I couldn't remember the second part of it.
That's because no one counts in Irish. Good
No.
morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, or happy time zone. Welcome into episode 274 of the Coke Round Podcast.
274.
I know. Which means on Sunday when we're just done with Tamers in general, that'll be 275, and our final Cross Wars episode is 276. The number itself doesn't have any meaning, but yeah, it's like we're getting close to that 300 mark, and I've been thinking we don't count the Seekers playthrough as part of the numbered
Survive, you mean?
Or yeah, the Survive
minisodes.
Well, not even minisodes, because that'll confuse the Seekers numbering, and that's already confused. But I'm thinking that should just be its own thing.
Yeah, it just goes up on the channel without numbers.
Yeah. And then when we come back around to Frontier
Let's
and
do
Savers.
Like Coke Round plays or something.
Yeah. Hey, Yuki. And when we come back around then to Frontier and Savers, then we kick off the numbered episodes again.
Yeah. That sounds good. Because we don't want like 300 to land on just a random gaming stream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm thinking. So.
And we should have a party for 300. We should work out when it is. Make sure you have no work the next morning.
I would like to have art.
Yeah, that would be fun. Rico.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Especially since I can now make goggles for this model. So that's gonna be But anyway, welcome in. Well, just spoon feed little bits, keep them guessing. But it's Digi Limbo time. Welcome in, Desmond. Welcome. How are you? How's everyone doing today?
I have a stupid question.
Limbo.
It's the thing where you go under the stick, right?
Yes.
Right. I was. I'm sorry. My brain went limbo. They're going to limbo, as in.
No, not that limbo. No, this is the between heaven and hell limbo.
Yeah, that's where my brain went, and then I was like, "Or does he mean like the dance?"
No. Desmond is not trolling you this time.
Yeah, no, but my brain was trolling me, because then it was like, "That's not what that's called." And we both know that today my brain is not working. So.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
Welcome in, everyone. Hope you've all been having a good week since Sunday's Tamers finale.
Just a dark room with a light from how it was looking. Are you looking in our window right now?
I hope not. That'd be creepy.
We have a candle lighting in our window right now. There a Desmond outside.
Now I'm just freaked out. So anyway, hope you all had a happy Halloween. If you didn't go trick-or-treating, at least you indulged in some sweets and shenanigans.
You don't celebrate Halloween at all. Hope you just had a good weekend with lots of sweets and not weekend.
Just a good day. Just a good day in general.
With your own sweet treats. For no reason. You don't need a reason. Treat yourself. We should have stolen more sweets out of the bag.
Well, I see. I tried to earlier, and then you gave out to me.
Because you were stealing all the dry lollipops.
You were telling me you were trying to control my sweeting or police it.
You can have anything else except the dry lollipops.
Well, you didn't really let me keep fishing into the bag. You were just like, no, get out, and then you slapped me.
I did not. Would you like me to go out and get some Skittles?
No.
No?
No, I have chocolate.
We have chocolate, but I prefer Skittles.
Well, it's too late.
Aw, I'm stuck now.
Yeah. The Tamer's ending was tame.
I believe the word you're looking for there is lame.
Oh! An entire fan base just raining down with eggs to pelt at Meg for that.
Yeah, I didn't post anything about it yet.
No. Fury and Takato need some help, but they do. But I don't really have a whole lot of news to cover. Booster 16, Beginning Observer seems to be based around the new movie. And it introduced our first tri-color card. Magnamon X is going to be blue, yellow, and black.
Interesting.
Which I'm just like, oh my god, we are building up to a rainbow.
You're gonna call it that from now on, aren't you?
Yeah. Thank you, Yuki.
Thanks, Yuki.
Domestic violence.
I need an opposite version of that now with AJ in the middle of it.
No. AJ is a good boy. But
tickling is violence. I don't care what you say.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it
is. Until the UN make it a war crime, I'll keep doing it. Maybe that's a poor choice of words.
That is very poor
given everything going on in the world,
I
probably could have given that some forethought. Yeah, I retract that statement.
Let's start the stream all over again.
Yeah. So we're getting our first tricolor card, which is absolutely insane. And speaking of the card game, we kind of touched on this during our Seekers 3-6 discussion.
Yes.
It seems to be getting something new in 2024 that might be metaverse related, or it could be a new app to like not the demo app that exists on the App Store, like a proper competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel style app, or maybe a video game based around the card game, similar to Vanguard Deer Days, which we played the demo of a while ago. Did I do that on stream, or did I just do that?
I think you just did that. I don't think you did that on stream.
Oh, because I was on call. I was just like, I'll do this.
That's
just
probably it, yeah.
Yeah. So that was, so maybe something like that. I would be down for that. Then yeah, and they introduced like a new like a new Digimon for it, like a new I actually have an image here that we can use. Nope. Oh, that is
beyond transparent.
That is,
I mean, I can see it, but
that is beyond transparent, isn't it? Oh, okay, never mind.
Just have to use the other one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this will do.
Yeah.
So
it's also quite transparent.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. It's like this has just been pulled from the official website, so I don't know why it's showing up so weirdly.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Maybe I'll just delete the layer and load in a new
I don't think it's anything to do with that.
Well, we'll find out.
Because when you look at it there, look how faded that is.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's better. I guess because it's in front of everything now. But yeah, so we've got this new like raptor bird looking child level Digimon, and then this like Omegamon Serapimon looking Digimon as the mega level.
And you can't see his chest thing.
Yeah, you'll actually have to pull up the trailer to see that properly. So that was what I was going to do, because I figure we could watch the trailer.
No, that image is.
Now that image is just too transparent. I'll need to mess with
That's only supposed to show on a dark background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is we'll bring up the trailer, and because they've like intentionally gone out of their way to blur like even the name of this thing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even try and guess what that says. Liberation, maybe? I don't know. Like, is that an LI, or am I just seeing things that aren't there? Maybe that's an N at the end, an O.
Yeah, like liberation does fit there, but like that could be a U at the start for all you know.
Yeah. But the trailer also seems to be borrowing a lot of elements from like Seekers, and it also just kind of made me go, I just wouldn't be surprised if it's like another novel. Like Seekers is done, it's gonna be like a card game based novel, like, or a manga or something.
With those anti-censors.
Now, don't get me wrong, I would not mind a Yu-Gi-Oh! Jesus,
I thought you were gonna say something about hentai.
No. Well, I wouldn't mind Yu-Gi-Oh! On the brain now, like a Digimon card game themed manga in the vein of like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Or a Vanguard or something.
Yeah. Can't even try and translate it.
No. I saw that. So I'm gonna bring the trailer up.
Okay.
And we'll give it an L watch. The music is quite generic, so I'm just going to
just mute it.
I'm just going to I'll let chat hear it, but I'm just going to make sure it doesn't loop around.
Okay.
Because nobody told me this when I tried to play the Apocalypse audio from the dub a couple of weeks ago.
It never played.
It never played on the chat side, and nobody told me they couldn't hear it. So, you know, what happened there, guys?
If you can't hear something, tell us you can't hear it. I put my gloves on. I did. You just hide me for a second.
Well, you actually don't want to be on screen for a change.
Because I'm about to twist all the way backwards to get my gloves.
Fine.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, that's me. There we go.
Yeah. It's cold.
Yada, yada.
Make me smack you with my skeleton glove.
Chat, help. There's domestic violence going on again.
Challenge you to a duel. That's what you do with gloves, right?
Certainly something. You could just wear them.
That's not as fun. You never wanted to slap someone in the face with a pair of leather gloves? Ooh, this hot water bottle is still warm.
I would hope so. It's kind of in the name.
When the water goes cold, they go cold.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
It's everyone's problem when it's cold.
No.
If you had a hot water bottle and it went cold, it would be a cold water bottle. I was going to say cold hot water.
Where is this thing?
Search for it.
Yeah.
You follow too many things to use your subscriptions page.
This is fair.
Isn't it? Oh no. I spelled it like Digtal.
No, I didn't.
Digimon!
So, going to do this. And then this.
You can pop me back on now as well.
And this. And desktop audio. Let me make sure it's on the right source.
It is not.
Okay. So I'm just going to mute the mic so that it doesn't echo or loop for the chat, and we'll just have a bit of a chin wag when it's over, and then we shall get into Cross Wars.
Yeah.
So. What?
And if you can't hear it, tell us.
Please do. If you can't hear this, please do tell us. All right. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. So,
Oh, something that's the same? Is that what that said?
yeah, so what's important is the same, even if the shape has changed.
So that is a hairy Agumon, right? that is a fluffy Agumon because we've now learned that dinosaurs have feathers, and that is Omegamon.
No.
It is. I'm telling
No,
you now.
the shape of the card game has changed because they're doing some sort of digital online app manga novel thing.
Nah. No, that's Agumon.
No.
That's Agumon and Omegamon.
No.
They just have feathers now.
So that's it kind of reminds me of Blucomon a little bit.
Everyone was talking about. Everyone was trying to throw that at you yesterday.
Yeah, they were. Hey, Rico, welcome
hey, Rico. Speaking
We-
of someone that was trying to throw stuff at you.
we haven't started the episodes yet. We're talking about this new card game trailer.
Talking about Harry Agumon.
It's not an Agumon. I swear to God, it better not be an Agumon.
It's an Agumon, and that's definitely Omegamon.
No, it's got wings and crap on its chest here. It's clearly like a angel thing. I just don't want.
Omegamon
I
with
don't want.
feathers.
But I don't want. I honest to God, I don't want this to be like the 14th Royal Knight or something. I will cry.
Yeah.
So it's got that Omegamon face, but it's got this Seraphimon looking chest to it.
Birds descended from dinosaurs. I know. That's why they're adding feathers to all the.
It does kind of remind me
now, so that's why I'm saying.
It does kind of remind me of Blucomon though. Well,
I can see it.
this is card game art, but like it's got that similar sort of face, and you know,
angelic dinosaur.
yeah.
Megamon's bird cousin.
Yeah, so I don't hate this. It's like there's not enough information for me to like or dislike it.
Is that like a cyber sleuth render?
Encounters model. So that must be from probably one of the Chinese game. Probably the new one that they got rid of. Oh wait, no, is Encounters? Oh, I can't remember the names of these games anymore because China seems to get a new mobile game like every 6 months, and us here in the West are just like, can we get DLC for Survive? Remember when Survive and Ghost Game came out at the same time? And they didn't give you a Ghost Game pack of Digimon to raise.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't have had to interact with the story. They gave you a Guilmon that just followed the evolution line, and you could raise it up and just use it as part of your team. But the Ghost Game Digimon? Nah, that'd be too convenient having the horror theme anime interact with the horror theme game.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be convenient? Or yeah.
Makes sense.
But yeah, that's from one of the mobile games, so it's the render's just been ripped from that, I guess.
Yeah. I can see that, right?
No.
There we are.
Remember when we thought Survive was an anime? I mean,
let's see AJ cry.
No, no, don't be mean. But yeah, so like I'm kind of hoping it's something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'd play that. Like I would do like a once a week thing with that, or Tamers was also hard to watch.
This is true.
Yeah, I have.
Poor Snake God.
Yeah. I have thoughts and feelings that I'm not ready to process yet on that show.
I feel like we need to do another like episode, not episode, maybe a mini-sode or something. Which would that would fix the numbering order?
Probably not.
No.
Probably
but
not.
I feel like we need to have a little like an hour's talk on Tamers.
Yeah.
At some other point.
To really just sort of.
Because I feel like our Tamers chat was kind of overtaken a bit by other discussions, and we never got to review it as a whole.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah, definitely. I definitely do feel that, and that was kind of what I was alluding to. I have feelings about Tamers that I don't feel like I've fully processed. And a lot of that is just due to how off the beaten path our discussion got that night.
yeah.
And maybe was for a while. Nick Victory Fire. I hope the next Digimon series doesn't get stepped down with more forced ending or something like that. I mean, it's
I'd like to see some of the Digimon games get an anime adaptation. We're always talking about a Cyber Sleuth anime.
a Cyber Sleuth anime would be yeah. Give me that and I'll be happy. Or make Survive a show, even if you only follow the golden route.
Yeah.
You know, even if you only follow the golden route.
I mean, you can kill shit.
Oh well.
Just kill shit off. Nobody else care. We'll all be happy, right? Right?
Yeah. Or if you follow the Wrath route, that'd be super fun.
You could make 3 whole animes out of it.
Yeah, like a choose your own adventure anime. See, that requires budget.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Digimon Bandersnatch.
Yeah! Oh my god, that'd be so fun. Like a Digimon Bandersnatch style anime using Survive as a concept.
We never did that WWE one.
No, we didn't, and I don't care to.
Yeah.
The moment has passed. But yeah, this new card game thing, like I really do hope it's just something like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, or something more akin to Vanguard Deer Days, or like the old like Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship games that were on the DS, and then you could go to tournaments and like compete against other duelists using the deck you'd built on the DS.
Yeah.
That would I'd be really down for something like that. But like they just unveiled like Gundam's metaverse thing, and I'm like, I really hope that's not where this is going. I don't care for the metaverse. Oh
yeah, you said there's some kind of connection there.
Yeah. But like we see it on that trailer when we were talking about it during Seekers this morning. Like a lot of the wording that gets used around this like during this trailer.
Yeah.
Like
it does say metaverse.
It says metaverse. We don't know what Lacuna is.
Who's doing the soundtrack?
I don't know.
Lacuna Coil? That would be nice.
Tail, like we don't know what that is yet.
That's not it stands for something.
Yeah, like that's an anagram for like that. That's like probably like an organization, like maybe a Digimon Shield.
Anagram's not right there.
Acronym.
There we go.
Maybe like a Digimon version of Shield or something. That could be fun. But then you get things like Raid Quest and Full Dive Game. And Full Dive and Raids make me think it's going to be some sort of like metaverse. You know, there'll be a way to play it just through your PC, but they're going to want you to like put on a fucking like Oculus Rift or something to do it properly.
That's what Full Dive makes me think of. Yeah. It makes me think of doing something like that. Like I was just thinking the Mind Link.
Oh, the Mind Link, yeah. Or even accessing Eden in the Cyber Sleuth games, or getting into the world in .hack. It's still this big ass headset that you put on, and Trader though leads me to believe there might be some sort of story element to it.
Yeah.
Then we also have like we have hold on, like encounter and de-storage.
For freedom.
Yeah, like encounter it like in Fused World. So obviously Fused World would be our world and this metaverse or whatever. Encountering other players and battling. De-storage, well, it's just where you keep your decks, I guess. But again, the for freedom bit, kind of along with Trader, maybe there is a story element to this.
Kind of like the Sons of Chaos kind of thing.
Maybe. And then this line here is like the card game is changing, but that is still going to be the focus of this new project.
I'm not letting that go. Because he's the most important thing to them. Taiki.
Let's see. If Bandai was smart enough to make an online game for their card games, they would have done it already. Partly, they said they didn't make an online version of the TCG for Dragon Ball Super because it was too complicated to make. Lacuna from the dictionary is an unfilled space or interval, a gap. Okay. So it could be like that this version of the card game or whatever it is, it fills that gap between I don't know, they'll probably say something like it's to, to fill the gaps in between the bonds of between partner and Digimon, or some sort of nonsense like that. I can't, and then we just know we're getting more information in December, and the logo is purposefully obscured, so we might get an actual title drop. If it's Digimon Lacuna, I'm gonna be upset.
No, that
that doesn't look like it fits there. I do think it's like Liberation or something.
Because it does say for freedom.
Yeah, and Traitor. So, like, do you play as the main character? Were you part of this like army thing? Like, oh my god, are you just Finn from Star Wars? Where you're like, you were part of the thing, and then you're like, oh wait, no, I don't want to do this anymore. This is actually awful. And then someone chases you down with a baton and just calls you traitor all the time and becomes a meme. So yeah, like it's like I guess next month, like it's November now, so sometime next month we'll get more information.
Yeah.
And I look forward to that, but
I like that it's November now.
I know. This year has gone by way too quickly. Like,
I mean, I like that it's November because we can move soon, but what happened to this year?
I do not know. Honest to God, I do not know, because like it does not feel like Iceland was 11 months ago.
No. No, it really doesn't.
It was technically 10. But
I'm still recovering financially from that.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Iceland expensive.
Yeah. But throw that Digimon like a Pokemon at him.
Quick, hide your Wormmon.
No. No throwing Wormmon. Once was enough. Poor baby. But yeah, like it's like I'm curious to see where this goes. Like, I wouldn't be shocked though. Like they say, there's this other thing, 2024, something decided. Destination decided, maybe. I don't know.
Anything.
Could be anything. But I'm trying not to build my hopes up too much on
Console decided?
Well, maybe, yeah. Platform.
PS5 exclusive.
Platform decided. Could be anything. Like, but I'm not building my hopes up too much on it, because A, it's based around the card game. B, it seems to be tied to metaverse nonsense. And C, if this just turns out to be like a novel or a manga, I know half of like collective Digimon Twitter is just going to lose its shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna get anybody's hopes up that it may be one thing or another. I'm just making guesses.
Oh, maybe Lacuna refers to memory loss, and that's why some of the words are missing.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that could be fun. But that also requires there being a main character for this, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Are you the Digimon?
Are you the Black Agumon? It is a Seeker's tie-in. You wanted something from the Black Agumon's perspective.
Well, I meant Saya's perspective.
Oh, I know. I know. But yeah, it's we won't have a whole lot to go on for another month or so.
Yeah, everything we say is just complete speculation.
Yeah.
So. Could be anything.
Yeah. I've already seen like people are going, oh, it's definitely going to be this and it's going to be that. And I'm like,
don't fantasy book yourself because you'll be disappointed.
Yeah. Basically.
How long did it take Survive to come out?
5 years.
Yeah.
5 years. And that
pre-pandemic?
It was meant to come out in Yeah, it was. That was pre-pandemic. Or it came out that year. Like, it was meant to be based in 2018 or something, and then it got delayed, and then the pandemic happened, and it got delayed again.
Oh, okay. No, what I meant was that 5 years before the pandemic. Did it come out?
Oh yeah,
before.
No, like that was inclusive. Yeah, because it only had it came out in 2021. My bad. So because it was based in the year 2000, it was based in the year 2020. Yeah, that was the year it was meant to come out after its big ass long development cycle.
Yeah,
and then it got pushed out another year because of. They basically had to rebuild the game from scratch.
Yeah,
because production companies changed. It's a manga adaptation of Reiko's fanfic. Reiko, seriously.
So is it an Agumon?
No, Reiko, seriously, you should do some Seekers art and get featured on their website.
Do it.
Because nobody else is right now. We've gone 2-3 weeks now without an update to that website.
I think there was an update, but we'd already seen the art the week before on Twitter, and then it updated with the art that we'd already seen.
Right.
So we didn't have anything new.
Okay. So yeah, we should. I guess we'll get into Cross Wars, because that was kind of all I really wanted to cover. Outside of that tricolored.
Art. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just bring the image up here.
Oh, excuse me. So the last thing that happened.
That's the tricolor Magnamon X.
The next episode is 51.
51, yeah, we're doing 51 and 52 today.
What happened at the end of the last episode?
Grand Generalmon showed up, and Taiki and Shoutmon went to hell to try and save.
Oh yes, so they're currently standing there with all the other generals around.
Yeah,
them. Yeah. Right.
Because Dark Knightmon went, I don't need their souls, I just need bodies that obey.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain just keeps picturing him lying on Wisemon's book, flying up a portal. Yeah. But I know that wasn't the last thing. But it was just kind of so ridiculous to keep sticking in my brain.
Yeah. No, I get that. Well then, shall we move forward then and get into this episode? Yeah. Cool. So we are, of course, watching via the Crunchyroll app. If you're watching fan subs from another group, please keep in mind timestamps and translations may vary just because of editing and context and nuance and things like that. So just keep that in mind, and feel free to watch along with us, because I think it's going to be a fun 2 episodes, and then that puts us 2 episodes closer to the finale. Oh, poor Meg.
I wanted to end.
I know. But then we get a break. We'll go play Survive. And then come back with 2 new anime that you might like or hate.
They won't be Cross Wars.
You might like. We'll come back to the Cross Wars universe eventually.
I know.
I'm very curious to see, after all this, I'm very curious to see how you take to Cross Wars Part 3.
Yeah.
It's closer to Savers, yeah. All right, well, here we go. Digimon Cross Wars, episode 51 in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Unlike Tamers, yeah. That one's done and dusted now. We don't have to.
Well, we still do this weekend, but the mainline anime is done.
Rest of the great series. Well, we're just finishing it now, so don't say anything. We're in the last 4 episodes.
Yeah. This is Meg's first time watching Cross Wars, so no spoilers, please. But yeah, really curious to see how you take to Cross Wars Part 3.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler, Beelzebumon eats the Mother Eater. Reiko! Right, well that music is being picked up by the mic, so I'm just going to lower down a teensy bit. Yeah, so he used the Darkstone to resurrect all of the Death Generals.
Yep.
It's interesting that it's Whispered Soul.
Yeah.
But Apollomon's body.
Mm. We'll just pretend he got to go to heaven. Heaven's on.
Oh. Starting off with the good animation for this Digicross.
Oh, very shiny.
Yeah. I mean, all he can form is Cross 3, right? Yep.
I'm surprised you couldn't cross in the underworld.
Yeah.
They're only souls, they're not like...
Yeah, like the cross loader should have no like tangible like inertia. There shouldn't like it shouldn't function. Then again, I guess like soul data is still data, so
matches their data, I guess.
Or I guess he's not actually dead, he's just in prison land.
Their bodies are back there, so
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna try not to think about it too much because
it worked either way.
Cross 3 against 7 Death Generals. Like, this is why Omega.
Why is it called Dragon's Breath if it comes out of his titties?
Oh, because Dragon's Breath is fire. Like, it should be Omega Shoutmon crossing with the other two.
Yeah.
To at least give them something. Also, still don't like that Neo Vamdemon looks more like a Beelzebumon evolution than a Vamdemon evolution.
Yeah. He has the same head.
Yeah, it's the same mask, like.
They have 3 eyes as well.
We'll take a look. Oh.
That little point. He's like, look at you. Thanks, AJ, for thinking more about this than the series itself. Evil Dark Spot. I'll convince you by crushing you.
Get him, Olegmon.
Get him, Olegmon.
Olegmon's like, I don't want to do this. Also, I do like that, like, Olegmon has treasure chests on his shoulders and his arms.
Yeah. I also like that he kind of has this little sweat mark going on right now, going,
No, did none of the like other Death Generals think about this? Oh.
Oh. Not the tentacles!
Okay, well, no, at least Whisper does kind of like, yeah, he's a bit of a dick for for just resurrecting our bodies and not us. Yeah, Taiki should be dead.
Yeah.
We've seen how powerful Gravimon is. Taiki should just be dead.
All talk and no substance.
Flashmon, you did nothing.
He should turn into his tiger form and just eat Whispered.
Oh, poor Olegmon.
No, he thought he had friends.
Yeah, we're on the same team. That means we're friends, right? No. Oh. That's funny. That reminds me.
They're all just waiting there.
Yeah. I know she's carrying him, but it looks like he's...
Yeah. What's taking you so long?
Yeah, sorry I'm not...
Sorry I'm not able to just crawl back out of the underworld. Like.
Yeah. It's funny. There was a guy in one of my old jobs that I, would clash with every so often.
Mm.
And one of our final clashes before I left that job, I was like, yeah, this is dumb. Like, I don't know, I never get why you're always so on edge and antagonistic.
Mm.
And he went, are we friends? I was like, I would have said so. No, we're colleagues. We're not friends.
Mm.
I was like,
wow.
Oh, that's how it is. Yeah.
Don't kill him now.
They're all so petty. They're just like, oh, you want to say you're the strongest? Okay, you go ahead.
Yeah, you do it. Prove to us why you're the leader.
Oh. Oh, okay.
They crossed with a leg mark. You're gonna make me blush.
God, Splashmon's pretty. It's a shame that's all he is. Because useful is not. Like, I'd worked with this guy for like 5 years, and we'd like traded stories about home life and family and all of this stuff.
Like you might not be friends, but you're work friends.
Yeah, and we've gone out for work. We've gone out on work nights out. We've had laughs together, but no, he was just very, we're not friends. I'm like, oh.
Well done.
Yeah, okay, F you too, I guess.
I don't even think Olegmon chose the wrong team. I think he was forced into it.
Yeah.
Such attacks cannot out. They have determination.
Oh yeah, Footmon. They had a drawing contest.
Yeah. Footmark, feet. Don't get so excited, Yuki. Oh, that hurt my eyes. Oh. He's his own soul now.
Apollomon fight!
Only one can go back to the body. You pronounce that? Phoebus?
Yeah.
Big bada boom.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time we had a lion who died from getting punched in the stomach, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird considering it's happened twice now.
So many not Leomons dying in this show. As well as a Leomon dying in this show. Yeah. I always forget he was in this show.
Old Eggman's eyes got all shimmery there.
Aww. Friends.
No. Neovamdemon doesn't have the middle eye.
Ah, okay. Well, that's good at least. Otherwise, they really mixed up their designs.
Yeah.
He's trying to escape? No, he's literally lifting them out. One of you is attacking with water and one of you is attacking with fire. What do you think those attacks are going to do to each other? It's like someone using a flamethrower at the same time someone's using a fire hose.
Yeah. Like, come on, what is going on with your hands?
He's reaching a bit further now.
Yeah.
Create boiling water.
Steam explosion that will incinerate everything.
Are they all black?
No, just cross 3 and I'll like 1.
I thought the other 2 had their eyes back. Oh. He did?
Yeah.
Oh.
A different version of it now.
Yeah. Ding.
Can we not do the whole stock footage? Like, we've already had 1 Digicross today.
Yeah. I guess at least we didn't do their evolution footage as well.
Yeah.
So there's that, I guess.
I just preferred, like, from here.
Yeah.
Just the big Great Cross X, and
we know who's in it. We don't need to do that every time.
Yeah.
Just do the ding and go, everybody! Imagine standing there in battle, waiting for them to call out everyone's name, and then for it to happen. Shoot them all individually before it happens.
Not bad.
It looked like that hand was coming out of Dark Knight, man. Why is Titty Fire the answer to everything?
I'm amazed that it's actually still called Grand Generamon when, like, two of them are missing. Yeah. Oh, is Legmon dead again?
Aww. I mean, didn't he have... Was he the one with the two guys?
Yeah.
On his shoulders? Is that what he just shot at that?
No, I think it was his two axe things. Dorbicmon looks like a he looks like a very bearded old man in that cross.
Yeah.
Hmm?
No, what Yuki said.
Give that some Murphamon away. Oh god. Wow.
Oh. Because he doesn't trust you. That's why.
It's been his whole MO.
Uh-oh. Flashman and Gravimon could be like twins.
Yeah, I get
not. Be brothers at least. I'm a busy guy, huh?
Legmon for favorite character.
Yeah. Guess you'll have to. They died, so you don't have to this episode. Cushions during the pain. That felt like a really long episode.
Didn't it?
Like a really good long episode. Like it didn't stretch out or anything, but it felt like it was longer than it should have been.
Oh.
Ew!
Look, it's your favorite, Meg.
I hate it.
Look, its attacks are poop throw and continuous poop throw.
I hate it. Look at the what the hell? He's a worm. What does D5 stand for? God, Dark Knightmon is so much bigger than Peppermon.
Yeah, it's like a Mario and Luigi thing. Dark Knightmon's the little brother, but he big. So
that's what happened with our little brothers as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're both like a foot taller than us.
They ate their greens.
Who's a worm man?
Numamon?
Numamon's not a worm man.
No, he's not. So
Don't insult poor Wormy like that.
please don't.
Oh. This was good. Like we got Olegmon face turn.
Mm-hmm.
We got Apollomon back. We lost Apollomon, but
we lost 2 Apollomon this episode.
yeah. And Olegmon, you know, like we lost him too, but he was happy.
Yeah.
Apollomon was kind of happy too, I suppose, because you know what he wanted done originally is getting done. Oh, is it going to start playing the next one?
No, I just need to go back and see what the episode title was called.
Oh.
It's one of them stupid long ones, so I'm just wondering how to truncate it for this one.
For the future.
Yeah.
What's the full title?
For the future of the digital world, friendship with the death generals.
Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah. The only way to truncate that, the end of that, is just call it friendship.
Friendship. Flawless victory. But I'm gonna give best character to Olegmon.
Yeah, if it was no Olegmon, I'd give it to Apollomon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olegmon was a bit more
active in the episode, but Apollomon sacrificed himself so that he could send them away.
And he got rid of Whispered. I was delighted about that.
Yeah.
Kind of hoping he'd make it back to his body, but
like I liked Whispered, but yeah.
Good villain, but yeah. Apollomon deserved better.
Yeah.
But yeah, give it to Olegmon.
Okay.
Like, the only things I didn't like about this episode were just the things we were talking about earlier, that how it didn't really make sense if they were souls or whatever, and how did they cross.
Yeah.
But
does the Digivice have a soul?
I guess.
Do Digivices dream of electric sheepmon?
Like, but those aren't problems with the episode. Those are just us overthinking it.
Yeah, those are just like.
So I feel kind of justified in giving this a 5.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, you like this episode a bit more than I did.
Yeah. No, I really liked it. I liked the whole like I said, this felt like a really long episode.
Mm.
Like I don't know how we managed to, even with all that stock footage.
Yeah.
We still fit in like everything with Apollomon, the fight with the generals and Apollomon, and like the original Cross that fight, and then Cross 7.
Yeah.
With Grand Generamon, Olegmon, all of that.
Mm.
There was a whole fight with him and Apollomon as well. Like it just kept going. It just kept going, and it didn't feel dragged out, or none of it felt like crushed in there either. It just all flowed really well.
Okay.
And I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'd give it a 5.
Wow. Okay, I was thinking like 3.5, maybe 4.
Really?
Yeah.
What didn't you like?
Kind of didn't like bringing Apollomon and Olegmon back to life just to kill them off again. Along with like killing them off along with the other Death Generals makes sense. Because it's a loose end you don't have to deal with.
Yeah.
Then like if you just send all the Death Generals away in like one go. I did kind of like that we did get some closure to the. Well, I don't know if we got closure to the Apollomon whispered thing, because I felt like we got that closure originally when the hand stopped him from attacking and they both died.
We did, but then they became souls, and like they had 2 different souls, whatever way you look at it. They were 2 different people in one body.
Yeah.
So that makes 2 different sets of data. Which makes 2 different souls.
I guess I did like Apollomon whispered being like the only one to sort of go, yeah, dick move to just revive our bodies and not our souls.
Yeah.
And then like them
and
not
later on they were kind of like, wait a second, that kid was right.
Yeah, them not listening to Taiki at first. And then sort of having that
the
moment.
Bagger army would never treat us like that, but it did.
Yeah. I suppose I like the revive circuit, destroying that. It was a very busy episode. I suppose, yeah. But you know, okay, maybe I did like this episode more than I thought.
Like you're saying it's busy, but it didn't feel like it was all crushed together or rushed, or I feel like everything got enough time.
Yeah. The one thing I don't like, and this is with the writing of the episode, they've gone beyond telegraphing that Taiki's just going to undo everything in the end.
Oh yeah, like even
as Olegmon was dying,
say,
like he was just like, when you remake the world, just make sure just make sure I'm reborn.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, I would like the deaths to have permanence and to have meaning, and not like there's no point to Taiki being upset about losing Apollomon and Olegmon again when in 3 episodes he's just going to call down Shenron because he's assembled the Dragon Balls and wish them back to life. Like,
yeah, but you can be upset in that moment that they're gone, that they don't get to continue the fight with you. But I guess that in that way as well, that was Olegmon kind of reminding him, we're not gone forever.
Yeah.
You can get us back. Or you can try to get us back.
Yeah.
At least. And we've seen before, like this, him changing things, like, came about long before this.
Yeah. No, I know. I know, and I pointed that out last week as well, like with Greydmon and changing his personality and things like that. Like, I know they've been setting it up, but I don't need them to bludgeon me over the head with it. Because if the show is continuously reminding me that death is, it's a speed bump, then I don't care for the rest of the show.
I don't think it doesn't take it away from me.
Okay.
Because I always figure that he's going to wish back
all the good people. I know. But the show doesn't have to bludgeon you that it's going to happen.
I don't know. I kind of like that he gave them kind of comfort in that moment, like, and also was like, "Remember, I'm your friend. You know, make sure I'm still your friend when you revive me, or when you wish everything back normal." It's good to see that he wants everything back to normal as well.
Yeah. But also, like Olegmon's kind of a scatterbrain in that result, you know. When Apollomon whispered, was like, "Yeah, we're not friends." He was so offended, you know, just because they're on the same team. Like, oh, these guys are my nakama. No, we're not. We're just not enemies. Oh.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Oh, I guess I'll turn traitor. So. Yeah,
That's also a case of not knowing what's important to your subordinates.
Yeah.
So they didn't foresee this. Like, they didn't, Taiki knew that he was in, he had a thing for, it was important. Friendship is important to him, and loyalty and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but they didn't. They were just like, no, be evil.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay.
I really do like the episode. And you're right. Like, it doesn't feel for as much content as there is in the episode, it never feels rushed. But I really could have just done without the reiteration that, here, look, don't get invested in death because it's going to be undone. And that took me out of it as a viewer. So, yeah, I'll give it a 4.
Okay.
Let's we'll scale this up then, or rank this up and see what chat has to say. See if chat agrees with you, if they agree with me, if they fall somewhere in the middle.
Maybe they hated this episode.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a 1.
So among your many 5s.
Among my many 5s, yes.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm getting there. Relax. No.
Excuse me for not being able to read through something.
No.
Yes.
Put your glasses on.
That's not the That's not the problem
yes,
here.
It is.
You standing in front of the rankings. Right. What have I got? Excuse me.
Dad, help! There's domestic violence going on. It's hurting me.
You are gonna milk that phrase for all it's worth.
Yep.
Thanks, Yuki. Put it under cross 7 of friendship.
Okay.
Why does my side stretch out more than yours?
Because I haven't put this episode in it yet.
No, not down the way, across the way.
Oh.
They're the same width, because they're...
Yeah, they are. Anyway. I will put 50, right, so let's see, here are my 4s. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it under the Merry Pirates of here.
Okay. Olegmon under Olegmon.
Yeah. right. So that puts it for me as the 25th best episode. And for you, it was the 14th best episode. So it's your placement is 10 above mine. Or thereabouts.
Yeah.
9, maybe. Alright, let's see what chat has to say.
The faces first.
Well, chill.
Look at you looking all judgmental at me.
Always.
Yuki.
Oh God.
Yuki's all about the milk tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. How thirsty were you before you started watching, Yuki? I mean,
fight!
Until I got my doggo.
Aww.
Right. Let's see. Timmy Bagramon. The bag, yeah. The bag. We're the Bagra brothers, and world domination's our game. Try to get rid of Taiki Kudo while we're driving the world insane.
Oh God. Desmond said some Dorbic milk you wanted, Yuki. And Yuki said if it's Dorbic-mon, I want a different kind of milk.
Oh no! Wow! Certified monster fucker in the chat. Certified monster fucker in the chat. Whoa. Okay.
Legmon was always good, just on the wrong side, like Apollomon.
Yeah.
I don't know about always good. He tried to mind control them to be his friend, but because he didn't.
It's true.
He didn't have any other friends.
It's nice how they only got to be on the side of the Death Generals. They had built a connection before in their respective arc instead of Taiki, no Jutsu, all of them. The other simply died cursing Dark Knightmon. Desmond said he was just wanting some friends, just thought mind control when it went wrong. Oh, the Digivice thing is pretty simple to explain. They're in a world of souls. They aren't following the laws of physics, but the will of their own souls. Their attacks are as powerful as their spirits, and they can do whatever they want. Yeah, that's probably a fair way to look at it. They Digicross to fight, therefore, in the world of souls, their souls will Digicross to fight. Yeah. Theoretically, Taiki could simply go all out and beat up Death Generals on his own if he decided to believe he could.
Yeah.
Not the first time they bring a lion back just to kill him. Oh! No. Poor adventure, Leomon. As long as he had the force of will, the spirit necessary for that, his punches would be stronger than those of Dorbic-mon. He could go full-on Masaru in that world. Someone has a long mon with dragon balls.
Oh, excuse me.
Rico takes out her doggo, and we were watching Digimon. There were a lot of hot monsters. I mean, that's fair.
Where's Codpast when we need her?
Yeah, where did Codpast disappear to? I feel like Yuki and Codpast would... Oh, do you know what?
You'd be terrified of chat.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we're fine. I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think I'm ready for that level of chaos in the chat. But you know what? I say that, but I do really appreciate when chat is just causing chaos and being super positive.
Yeah.
It's such fun to see. You know, I really do love it. So but yeah, so Dark Knightmon and Bagramon finally teaming up to do something.
Finally doing something.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was getting to that.
Instead of being a pile of sand that's not really him.
Yeah. Just sitting on his throne menacingly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's all out of soldiers now. I mean, the Death Generals are gone. The 3 officers are dead.
Yeah.
It's just Dark Knightmon and Bagramon now.
Yeah, that's it. And you.
I guess.
I guess.
We didn't see you at all in this episode.
Yeah, where did he go?
Isn't he... Oh, Damemon died last week, remember?
Yeah.
And Chuchumon was like, I don't care.
So he's still trapped in that room then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, well then, should we just move in then to episode 52? Actually, yeah, before we start 52, we'll take a quick BRB and then we'll settle in for 52.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, go stretch your legs, get a drink, get a snack, because you is useless. Or useless. So, yeah, well, make sure you guys aren't useless and don't let atrophy set in. So go get yourselves a snack and.
I know it was a long episode, but it wasn't that long.
I'm being led to believe otherwise. So we'll take a quick BRB and then we'll get into 52.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys in a sec. No. We're back from break in 3, 2, 1.
Hi.
So we're back, and
we have lollipops. Would anyone like a lollipop?
I don't know how we're gonna get them in through the screen to put the chat to have, but
Lollipopmon.
that doesn't exist.
Really, I'm surprised.
Right.
Lollipopmon Uber.
Right, well look, let's we're gonna start up episode 52 now. So
Rico, are you back?
the Chromecast disconnected, so you just reconnect. And we are starting episode 52 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The Bagra Brothers, Bond of Darkness.
Back on. Oh, because we changed scene. It hasn't popped up yet. Yeah, I'm here. Good.
Good.
You is back. We got a refresh chat.
That's what I'm checking. There we go. No, not Lollymon. See. See what you did.
Please don't pop Lollymon.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
That was good. You know that was good. Yeah, but in the best way.
No. No. Yeah. Nope. No.
Good advice. Don't pop the Lollymon. I'm gonna be murdered, chat.
There'll be some domestic violence after this stream.
I told you we need a variant. So is it going to be called the Lightstone now? When it goes good? Or is it just going to go back to being a Code Crown?
No title card.
Rulemon's face was a bit weird there. I don't think he had his nose. Digimon wouldn't have to be reborn if it wasn't for you. He says that like he doesn't know.
Well, I mean, Bagramon's just been sitting on a throne for 52 episodes.
But it's fair to assume that the leader of the Bagra army is the strongest, right?
You mean the one that the army is named after?
Yeah.
You know, in the dub for this, they call him Lord Bagra.
He's not Mon?
Very rarely. It's always Lord Bagra over, like, Bagramon.
That's an odd choice.
Yeah. Very rarely they say Bagramon.
That would lead you to think he's actually human. Could have been a whole other plotline.
They didn't do stock footage. They did what we said they should have done last episode.
Yeah.
Oh. Those were like Rook. Those were like Rook Chessmon or something. That's funny. Because Taiki has an army of pawn chessmon, so them fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's title card.
Yes, this is my little brother. Look at him coming boobs first out of the shadows. Child doesn't even have a pillow. Super Bagra Bros.
Sure he can, he just doesn't want to.
He could a few minutes ago until the others destroyed the resurrection thing. Yeah. Then he could have convinced you.
You're no longer of use to me. But I still need you. You just bite him?
No, I think he just grabbed his arm.
Okay.
How dare you have a brain?
Call for Taiki first.
Yeah, before his own sister. Oh, now he's an egg.
you is the Digitama. Oh. He's bigger than the fucking throne. Never mind Bagramon. He's...
Bagramon's just an iron car, right?
Does seem that way.
He's like Ganondorf and Damon Gant and
Yeah,
Strongheart and I don't know.
Oh, Bishop Chessmon, I think. And yeah, And yes, half his body is a skeleton.
So awful. Sorry. My brain just was thinking of bones and well.
My younger brother, Dark Nightmon, he actually said it. Like burn Shoutmon. They're really getting all the stock footage out of the way for these attacks, aren't they?
Because he's going to hit them once and they're going to break apart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
That's a big bone. I'm not finished talking. There it is. He just yeeted him aside. At least the evolution's stuck, I guess.
Yeah. It's only 2Ds. Okay. That was terrible. That is so bad.
All that build up for that.
Oh, Earth is gonna fall too? That's okay.
Dimensional delete, yeah. So
that's okay.
Dimensional delete deadly destruction day.
Stole that arm from King Drosel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. His arm is made from the World Tree. Thanks, Masaru.
You gonna pull the other 2 humans back in?
Oh.
Imagine just being there and this giant hand made of bone comes out of the sky. I want to see the news reports on the other side, please.
Sunbirdmon.
Birdmon. Interesting.
You might get your wish.
Oh,
you remember them?
oh, look, it's giving us a recap.
Just in case you forgot who these two were in the last, 30 episodes. Yeah, his sword is just under there. I do like that they at least confirm it, because when Takimon dies, it's very vague whether the sword actually
went into the water.
Or it evaporated as it hit the water kind of thing.
So now we know it's definitely there. Only there was a glowing yellow circle in the water. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is he doing exactly? Things turning to stone, or okay, for no concrete reason. Oh, did he absorb the sword? Whose voice was that? Was he just hiding under her boobs? Not Nene, though. She can't do anything anyway.
What's a Nene?
Surprised Kiri has not joining up with him now.
Oh. So it is true. Agramon is the one who brought Kiriha here.
Mm.
Bagramon's been making the crossloaders.
Mm. You're evil. Did we get his backstory yet?
Yeah.
I can't remember it.
Parents died. Subordinates stole everything from
stole
the family.
the company. Yeah, okay. Secretmon is just like, oh, fuck off.
I was fully waiting for Kiriha to do the double cross by himself.
Yeah. Why don't they just attack the giant arm and cut it off?
Mm.
Heavy metal Vulcan?
Mm-hmm.
Spock if he was a metalhead?
No. Vulcan as in like a gun. That's a heck of a security system. Oh, they were the Black Pawn Chessmon there as well.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Well, now.
Theme song.
That's why I stood behind you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite Dark Knightmon. The absolute fucking game master. Played the long con.
Yeah. Wow. What a Giga Chad, yeah.
This episode's a 5.
Yeah.
Like, just for the plot twist alone, the episode's a 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's like, and then when the theme music starts swelling up, I'm like, oh my god, they did this.
Wow. I'm terrified of that thumbnail for the next episode.
Oh, the scary Bastemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that next week. I will say though, the utter temptation to just ram through the next 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Just with that ending, it's like, oh, where do you go from here?
Yeah. Oh my god. We're screwed.
I like what you did there. Astimon about to turn us into her slave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. Remember that episode? Do you remember that episode where she had everyone like contorted like cats?
Ugh. This could also explain some stuff that didn't make much sense in the past. For example, Dark Knightmon could have told the normal enemies, bring the crossloaders in one piece to avoid the enemy being defeated and ensure they will reach Bagramon.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why they never smashed them.
Uh-huh. There's a lot of things where you look back and go, oh, this is like potentially Leviathan levels of long game.
Yeah.
Like, oh. Like, Dark Knightmon is like Leviathan level into intellect right now.
Yeah. I wonder what was his plan if Taiki lost the bet with the Soul Prison. Maybe he would have tried to use their bodies and make them act as the real ones to fool Bagramon. He could have put the...
I don't think he ever considered losing the bet. Or, sorry. I don't think he ever considered Taiki losing the bet.
Yeah.
I think that was all according to Keikaku. You know, if the Death Generals won, grand. But this tells me that no, they all according to Keikaku. Well, not Leviathan level, but pretty well planned. Yeah, I know. Like, nothing's going to beat Leviathan, but that's pretty damn close.
Yeah. Wow. I did not expect that when the smoke cleared.
No.
No. I was just waiting for tis but a scratch, and
yeah,
continue doing what he was doing after all their effort. When he was surprised with you discovering the truth, but simply rolling with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can still use his power, so.
Yeah, he had a whole egg set up just in case, like, oh, you found out the truth? Right, Gran, put him in the egg. Like, contingency plans, you know.
Like, it was easier if you believed in it, but he didn't have to.
No, he didn't.
So you know my answers for here.
Same as mine, I think.
It was there.
Was it?
I didn't have to type it the whole way.
Oh, okay, cool. When was the last time he actually got it?
Oh no, that was the
episode 21 for me. 21 for me, and
before that for me.
17 for you.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 19.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I saw it earlier on, but that was the villains list. Good. Bring the human world, that's okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I really want to go into the next episode, but
no, because we'll have to watch 2 of them then.
Yeah.
And it'll just be over this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
drag it out for your sake.
Yeah, we'll wait. We will wait.
Yeah. Cool. Well.
Well.
Yeah, it's got some stiff competition, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, this was good.
Like, I love that, like, it's a very by the numbers episode. It's like, oh god, we're here. And then, like, you have Dark Knightmon giving the Dark Stone to Bagramon, and even Bagramon's like, should I wait until these guys are destroyed? And he's like, no, show them your power.
Yeah.
And like even from there, it's like I'm watching this and I'm like mentally just going, oh, poor Bagramon. You sat on a chair for 52 episodes and like you got stabbed in the back for it.
Yeah.
Um, but you know, and then it's like attack, and like even you called it. He's going to hit them once, and the cross is going to disintegrate.
Yeah, he didn't even hit them.
He just
grabbed them by the head and threw them backwards. Shush! I'm still talking.
Yeah, convenient that the evolutions held out and they didn't revert back to the other forms. But you know, you're going to need the power of 2 super evolutions to at least hurt Bagromon's arm, I guess. But you know, it's so like just kind of, oh yeah, like this is fine, and then you get that plot twist. The smoke settles. It's like, oh
yeah, because I was looking at it for a second and then I went, oh, that's what that is. Oh, what?
And then he pulls out the darkness loader. And you're like, oh
yeah.
Your soul is mine.
Oh wow.
And yeah.
Ciao, Nightmon.
Yeah. And like, you know, like I've said it for years and even throughout this show.
Is your favorite?
Like yeah. So when he turned up in 2020, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And then in Ghost Game, I was like, oh, I get why they used you, because you were a Dullahan, thank you. You know, you're that. I get why they used you. But I'm always going to remember my first Dark Knightmon. This magnificent bastard.
Yeah, so my first Dark Knightmon was an idiot who stuck his head through a hole.
Yeah.
And now this.
Yeah. The pendulum of respect kind of goes the other way from your perspective.
Yeah. Wow.
When we get around to 2020, because we are going to have to like do that properly. Comparing it against the original adventure is going to be interesting, especially because of the episode count.
Also comparing it against your old scores to see how it held up against those. If you liked it better, or
if it just fell off again.
There's no ones, it's all zeros. -1, -3.
-5 stars.
All right, scroll up so we can see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, where would you like to put the Bagra brothers? Bond of Darkness.
Above Vampireland.
Above Vampireland? Under Xros Heart?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's very fair. Yeah. Because it's a very by the numbers episode until that happens, so it doesn't quite break top 3. I get that.
Top 5, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same. Oh.
Break your top 5?
It will, but I'm looking at my 3rd favorite episode, the Digimon episode, and I'm wondering. No. It'll go above Taiki Becomes a Knight.
Okay.
So I don't, because again, and like the legendary Digimon Stars was another really good Dark Knightmon focused episode.
Yeah.
That's the one where you see just how much control he has over Nene, and you get that really cool imagery where the wind is billowing and she's like, if it's to save my brother, I'll follow the devil himself. And yeah, so
bumped back into your brother and went, oh no. let's just put him down.
So it's both of our 4th best episodes.
Yeah. Oh, it was good.
I don't know what else to say about it.
No, like you're saying, the lead up to it was somewhat generic, but perfect. Do the dub, if it's free to watch,
Yeah,
I'm paying 30 quid an episode or whatever.
The thing about the 2020 dub is
it's on a service we don't have.
It's on a service we don't have, right? Microsoft Home Video or whatever it's called. B, it's about $30 for 13 episodes.
Yeah.
And while I am a big component of don't pirate if it's readily available,
that's a bit much.
It is kind of pricing us out of it.
Yeah, like 13 episodes out of 7. So how many 13s is that?
Yeah, and 13
it's about $100 to watch it.
It's about you're looking at about $100 to watch the show without torrents. Or because it never went up on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, we don't have Hulu here either. We can't watch Hulu.
Yeah, we don't have Hulu here. It's not a service here. And a VPN, watching it through a VPN would probably be cheaper.
Yeah.
Watching it through Hulu via a VPN would probably be the way to go about it.
That would have to be something we'd do with a new setup, though, because we'd have to be watching it on the computer as well.
Yeah.
While running 2 sets of VTuber software as well, so
yeah,
it'd be difficult.
Yeah, it's an awkward one to set up.
We can work it out by the time it comes around to watch it. But it'll probably be on DVD or something by then.
Well, you would hope they'd put a Blu-ray or something out.
Yeah. There'll be another anniversary anytime. Time to celebrate.
Well, we're getting the Digimon the Movies Blu-ray in 2024. They've just released the Japanese dub with English subtitles on Blu-ray this year.
Yeah.
We got a full Blu-ray of the original Adventure on Blu-ray this year. Next year, we're also getting Adventure 02 on Blu-ray, completely rebuilt because the masters for the episodes are just gone. They've had to take the Japanese footage and painstakingly chop it back up.
Yeah.
Like, in respect for that one. So it could be a while before.
It would have been just easier for them to rip down a bunch of torrents and just remaster those.
Yeah. Like,
imagine torrenting your own show because you lost it.
You would be surprised how often that happens in video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they have to there's a couple. I don't have examples off the top of my head, but there's enough. Every so often you hear about a video game where they lost the source code for it, so they had to torrent the game to be able to get something to be able to make a remaster or to re-release the game at all or something, So it happens so frequently in the gaming industry.
Kind of reminds me of the BBC trying to hunt down episodes of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And only really private collectors and everything have these random reels of it across the world.
Yeah, and no one's selling.
Yeah. There was one that they got back because somebody back then in the 60s managed to they got the bright idea of setting up some kind of video recorder, like camera or whatever, facing their TV to record the episode.
I used to record game footage like that. Funny how things don't change.
In the 60s, they just got this notion, and that's how they retrieved that episode, because someone had filmed their TV back in the 60s. Because they deleted all the episodes because the
idea of reruns didn't exist.
Wasn't a thing.
Because... Yeah, reruns and syndication and such wasn't a thing. So
it's like that bit in Back to the Future. I watched a rerun of this. What the hell is a rerun?
Yeah. So I don't know, I think it'll be a while because you don't want to cannibalize your own product.
Yeah.
So I don't see them releasing a Blu-ray of the 2020 dub until at least after the Blu-ray for Adventure 02 is done.
Yeah, and maybe the 02 movie and
maybe, yeah. The fun thing should be, though, at least with the 2020 dub, is in theory, again, because I haven't watched the episode, so I don't know what changes have been made, if any.
Yeah.
But because it wasn't made for national TV syndication, they should just be able to put one video track and 2 audio tracks on it and subtitles and
yeah.
So you don't need a separate Blu-ray set for the dub and a separate Blu-ray set for the sub.
Yeah.
Because of all the chopping and changing and things that happened like in the early 2000s, because gotta protect little Timmy. You know?
Is he gone in America?
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, weirdly, the episode where Miyako smacks a skateboard over Lady Devimon's back got banned for a while in America. That then got banned that was after 9/11. That episode in particular got banned. I don't remember there being a tower that exploded in that episode, which is what a lot of things like, and I don't want to say rightfully so, but I appreciate why you would take certain things out of syndication for a while and then ease people back into them.
Yeah, or like that bit in Spider-Man that was meant to happen.
Yeah.
With the towers and the web between them because there was a helicopter crashing into them or something. So obviously that was a bit too on the nose then.
Yeah.
You know, obviously they couldn't have known.
No.
But like things like that rightfully were taken out. But smacking someone with a skateboard?
Yeah, well, it's that episode. I don't know if it's because of that, but it's always the scene of that episode I remember. But you know, because and I get it, you know, because it's a very traumatic thing, and it might have been, it could have just been something like that. But they took that episode out of rotation for whatever reason, and then I think it's if it's ever rerun now, it's back in. But for a while there, and again, I appreciate why. You know, it was a very traumatic thing the whole world experienced, and you know, obviously for the people who had to like live through it, you know, in their back garden effectively, maybe you don't want to dredge up, you know, those memories 3 weeks later. Yeah, maybe you just don't do that. It's why that episode of The Simpsons where Homer's looking for the bathroom, you know, the Calcolage episode, that went out of rotation for a while.
That's those towers.
It's because because of that. That went out of rotation for a while. Don't know if that ever came back. I haven't watched Simpsons in the last, I don't know how many years.
I haven't watched The Simpsons on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only ever through like if a clip goes viral or it's memes or something, I see it now.
Or I think it was on Disney Plus. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
we're not watching that now.
we're not doing that anymore. But yeah, so like I get it, you know, I get it. So I don't know, but I suppose circling back to the main point, I don't know. It could be another 2 years before we see 2020 on Blu-ray in the West.
Yeah.
Like it exists already in Japan, but they're not going to have English subtitles. So a Blu-ray set in the West, could be another 2+ years before we see that. So I'm not really willing to pay $30 for 13 episodes. You know, I appreciate you got to pay your artists and such, but it's a bit extortionate when it's $100 for the season.
Yeah, when a Blu-ray will only be
50.
Yeah.
You know, and that's for that'll be for all 67 episodes. You know,
And
especially for one season. It's not like there's a DVD set I keep looking at in the city for the show Poirot. Right? It's a DVD set and it's $100 for the whole show. Poirot's about 14 seasons. So it's like, you know, each season might only be about like 7 or 10 episodes. But we don't have that mentality Japan does, where music is super cheap but anime is stupid expensive.
Yeah.
Like that's whatever, you know, like when we were talking about Kizuna the other day, because of the Western Blu-ray release for that, we're finally hitting the UK 2.5 years later. Like the special edition Blu-ray for Kizuna in Japan was like €250. I'm like, that's a bit much for like 2 discs and a book.
Yeah.
Or, you know, probably some art cards and whatever in there. But
there were postcards or something that looked like hogs or something. Yeah.
But for the most part, it was 2 discs and like a book of like a behind the scenes book and interviews and things like that. Like $250, lads. That's a bit much. And you know, when they do release like Adventure in 02, they released a few anniversary sets there.
Yeah.
And they were like 400, 500, like just for the 54 episodes. I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much. So
and I was gonna say as well, I don't feel bad about us pirating it because I know we're gonna buy it eventually. We are going to support it eventually.
Yeah.
Look at how many like box sets and everything we have.
But here's the caveat. Our original idea to do the adventure dub was if we were going to be doing that show on its own. If we're doing like for like with Adventure 99 for the sake of this show, kind of makes sense to do it in Japanese.
Yeah, if we
do both of them in Japanese, because the experience you'll get through the Adventure 99 dub versus the 2020 dub could be two, like they're already two distinct shows, but your viewing experience, depending on how much you like quips and puns, could be severely hampered.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when we were watching Tamers in English, I was like, will they ever just shut up?
Well, there's that. Yeah, there's just talking where there doesn't need to be talking.
Everyone is trying to get in the last word before the scene ends.
Yeah, because you're just not allowed to have silent moments to let a scene sit, because, you know, even back then they were worried that little Jimmy would get bored if there's nothing being said on screen for 5 seconds. So I feel like when we do get around, now again, like we still have Frontier and Savers to get through. So this will be late 2024. Again, we get around to this. So things may have changed by then.
They have movies.
Which?
Savers and Frontier.
Yes, one each. Frontier's movie we can watch really after episode 13 of Frontier.
Okay.
And Savers movie isn't canon.
Oh yeah.
At all. It's a completely different universe.
Okay.
So, but we shouldn't watch it until about, realistically, I want to say like episode 37.
Okay.
Because I think it's 37. I think somewhere in the 30s. How many
episodes are in Savers?
48.
We can just watch it after the show then.
We could, yeah.
Yeah.
Because something happens in that movie. And I think the original idea was that the movie was meant to be the lead in for this new thing that happens in the show. But then they changed tact. And it basically becomes, and here's me on my Power Rangers bullshit again, it's how Power Rangers, the movie, they lose their powers, they go to Ninja Land and they get their powers back.
Yeah.
And there's Ivan Ooze and there's all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then the TV show happened and it's a completely different story on how they get the ninja powers.
Yeah.
So the movie ends up just being an Elseworlds. It's kind of that.
Okay.
There's a power-up that's actually in the show, but it happened in this movie first. But when they got around to doing this power-up in the show, they just went about it in a completely different way.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, so the movie isn't required viewing.
Yeah. So you just leave it till after then.
Yeah, yeah. Especially since I think Frontier has 50 episodes. So, and then if we do a movie, that's 51. So stretching Savers out to 49 episodes by way of technicality will help balance that off a little bit more.
Yeah, you'll have to look into it as well if there's any we need to watch in 2s and 3s or.
Oh yeah, I think will the opening couple of episodes I think will be grand for two to our usual go back to our usual 2 block, but as we get further in, I'll
investigate. Just keep an eye on it.
Yeah,
that can affect the outcome.
Exactly. Yeah.
3 3-fers in a row, then you're a couple of weeks short.
Yeah. But that's 2024's problem. We're gonna be, once we finish Cross Wars next week. We're gonna finish Cross Wars next week on the Wednesday, and then I don't know if because this Sunday is going to be Runaway Locomon and the Tamers stage play.
Yeah.
So next week is the Cross Wars finale.
Yeah.
That leaves Sunday open. And now, here's the thing.
When are you on call again?
That's what I was just about to say. So that brings us to Sunday the 12th.
Yeah.
I'm on call then from the week of the 13th. So, we have a gap week, and then come back the week of but we might end up moving between the 13th and the 20th. So we might not even be able to start going back into Survive until, for argument's sake, the week of the 27th.
And
then we'll get a couple of streams in before Christmas. Maybe finish it up after Christmas, depending on where we are in the story. It might start, or it might finish up before, it might finish up after.
Depends how long the streams are as well.
Depends on how long the streams are. And then, so we're probably looking, and then after Christmas, then from January, we'll be diving into Frontier and Cross Wars.
Anything we could do on the 12th that's not starting Survive and then having it off for 2 weeks? Or
play Cyber Sleuth just for a week. Next Order, see what easy mode is like.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
See how long it takes us to get pissed off with.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that idea. Next Order on the 12th.
Next Order on the 12th. Okay. Yeah, the Switch version of Next Order.
Yeah,
because that has easy mode. We'll get to adventure to stop the Mugen Draymon. Sorry, no, the Machine Draymon.
Machine Draymon. Yeah.
Yeah, we adapted Mugen from the Japanese name.
Everything's a Draymon.
Everything's a Draymon. Like, hold on. Is it Cross Wars or was it Tamers where character of the week was just, oh, here it is, enemies, the Draymons.
Yeah.
So yeah, right, let's see if there's any comments from last week.
Take down the rankings.
Oh yeah, I will. Oh wow, Pedra.
Yeah.
Wow. So right, let me take the rankings down off the stream here. Yeah. Cool. And oh, there we are.
There we are.
So hold on.
2024's problem.
Well, look, before we get into comments, let's catch up with chat, and then we'll get into comments.
Yeah.
Because I think chat's got quite a bit to say. Maybe not Leviathan level, but he wasn't a part of the Bagra army when he lost his crosslord the first couple of times. I don't know. I feel like Dark Knightmon is more flexible. Like, he was surprised with you discovering the truth, but simply rolling with it. Oh, okay. Feels like if he did have a plan, but had to work here and there to keep things in track and make use of new things that appear. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, like he's a constant like contingency plan person.
Yeah.
Which makes him a very fearsome tactician.
Yeah, like it's not even that he has things prepared. It's just that he has it in his head. If X went wrong, then do this.
Yeah.
So he just does that on the spot.
Yeah, you found out the truth. Now stick him in an egg.
Yeah.
We only need him for Digicross power. We don't need him. But you know, and that was the thing as well. Like even before we stuck you in the egg, like Dark Knightmon keeping the ruse going. But are you okay? Like acting friendly toward him. Like it's just masterful. Like for example, he probably didn't predict that Bagramon would choose his own kid to give a Digivice and that the kid would join the enemy, so he couldn't have pulled a Leviathan. I suppose, yeah, that's probably fair.
And plan still worked out exactly as it's supposed to.
Yeah.
So.
There's no way he could have predicted things to the point of knowing they would create Cross 7. So he had a plan and played the long game, but was flexible enough to adapt and change and have things prepared for when things didn't go well. Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. We've already seen that the Code Crown could turn evil Digimon into bad Digimon, so maybe he wanted to do something similar and modify the kids' personalities to send them against Bagramon.
Good Digimon?
I think that, yeah.
Evil Digimon into good Digimon?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
the other, yeah.
His name?
Greydmon.
Greydmon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not ideal and still risky, but there was no risk-free way to do it. sitting on that chair with a blade and
In the scene.
in the scene. Baggermon's the Shao Kahn of the series.
Yeah.
The weirdest Dark Knightmon is the Tailmon one. Well, that's 2020 spoilers, but yeah, basically instead of what they did with Tailmon in 2020 is instead of repeating, instead of trying to outdo the Vamdemon story, she was corrupted by the big bad and evolved into a Dark Knightmon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it
I feel like I knew that.
Yeah, actually. You probably did. Yeah. So it creates this weird thing when Skull Knightmon and Hikari start interacting, and there's a weird bond, and she's like, "No, I trust this thing," and Taichi's like, "It just tried to kill me." "Oh no, it's fine. I promise."
Okay.
It's a really interesting sort of.
Yeah, like 2020 spoilers. Like I've seen
my reviews and
I used to watch you while you were watching it.
Yeah.
So I have absorbed a bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you just haven't seen it play out for full context yet. Yeah. That's fair. When you do 2020, do dub, try Hulu. Okay, so we're kind of caught up now. 2024. Japanese. This is the Infinity Dragon, named after its birthplace, Infinity Mountain, with cannons capable of generating infinite energy, and his mere existence shows the infinite potential of Digimon. English, Machine Dragon. Yeah. Next order on the 12th of November. Raidmon. Graidemon, yeah.
Yeah. No raid.
No raid. We can't raid on YouTube. Well, that is a thing now, but I don't know how it works, and I'm not arsed. So cool. All right, let's catch up with the comments then, and then we'll get ready to wrap up and get out of here relatively early by our standards.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm shocked. Genuinely.
Yeah, you're not streaming after your.
Oh no, I know, I am. I have an appointment in the morning, so I can't. Yeah. Outside of that, I probably would have. But anyway, so let's see. That's a Tamer's. These are Tamer's comments. So yeah, we'll keep them for Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can read that part.
Okay, so Pedja commented on our Tamer's finale stream. Wow, Tamer's got a similar score to that 2020. I'm shocked. If I'm not mistaken, you gave 2020 a final score of 3. So what will you watch next, Savers or Frontier? Yes.
Yes.
Don't forget to check Blue Dragon after those two, please. Underrated gem. I know I should get paid. You get your heart early, Pedra. We love you and we miss you. The other Tamers comments can hold on till Sunday.
Yeah.
But that was just.
Yeah, that's just funny.
Yeah.
No matter how long it's been, Pedro will always push that show.
Oh yeah. I love it. It's you know.
I don't work for them, I swear.
Outside of that, no, I don't know if we have Cross Wars comments from last week.
No, I don't think we do.
No. Nothing held for review. No mentions. No. Do we just read the Tamers comments now then?
No, we'll save them.
Save them for Sunday?
Yeah,
okay.
Save them for Sunday.
Cool.
We'll need something to do in between the episode and the stage play.
Yeah.
Movie and the stage play.
Well, I mean, it's episodic length. Yeah. So it's, yeah.
So we'll do that in the interim and maybe do our kind of final thoughts then as well.
Yeah, okay. We can have a proper chat about it.
Yeah, and then we can watch the stage play and laugh at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or really enjoy it. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Great to see you again, Pedja. Cool. All right then. Let's. All right. That's. I think we're done.
I think we are.
If it's about pushing things, I shall once again push my fanfic.
Oh.
Check the meme thread before you go. Also, glad to see Atmon got acknowledged again today.
Yeah. Again? Wait. I thought you were talking about the same thing. Needs more Meg. Blizzard trash?
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
Just save it.
I'll put it up on screen here because that is too funny not to. Where is my window capture gone? There we are.
It is.
So, why is it when something happens, it's always you three? Oh, you guys bring me so much joy. I genuinely do. Like I know I'm a crabby old person, but like you guys.
It's funny, you get onto all of us when we're being perverts, and then you'll say something perverted, and you're like, "Hey, I can say this. It's my podcast."
I mean, it's true.
It
is. There's no double standards here.
No double standards.
What are you talking about? This is amazing. Thank you for this.
I love that we have memes and drawings.
I do.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. Every community should have its own sort of in-jokes and be able to poke fun at itself. It's great.
Meanwhile, here I am seeing this place burn and feeling nothing about it.
I don't know if I'd say burn, Reiko, but go off, I guess. Alrighty. Alright, well look, let me take that down then. Guys, that's gonna do it for this week. Next week then, which is November 8th, is the Cross Wars finale.
No. I wanted to end.
Team Xros Heart versus Dark Nightmon.
Dark Knight
Bagramon.
Lord Dark Knight Bagramon.
Emperor Lord Dark Knight
Emperor Yeah.
Long arm.
Yeah, I'm curious what's gonna happen with that.
Oh yeah, Nakarian's intro, just hearing a voice.
It
doesn't sound like Omegamon's voice.
It didn't. No. I figured it was because who else?
Yeah.
But yeah,
they didn't stop and go, wait, that's Omegamon's voice, and pull out the chip.
So theoretically, can they climb that arm? Oh no, they can't because he brought it back. When he crossed, the arm is small again.
Yeah, well,
it's not still in the sky.
No.
So, but it also turned to stone and attached to Earth.
Yeah, thanks to Tactimon's sword.
Yeah.
So what do you think's happening there?
I don't know. Because I know when that sword opens, the world ends or something.
Basically, yeah.
So, yeah, unsure.
Well, I guess we'll find out next week.
Yuki said Taichi's voice.
I don't know. I don't even know if I have my Dark Taichi meme anymore. Yo, what a coincidence running into you here. Do I have my Dark Taichi meme?
Surprised it's not still loaded in, to be honest. I think, oh no, we had to get rid of all the images when Seekers came out.
Yeah.
We had to put in all new Seekers images.
Yeah, so I'm looking at all the Seekers images here, and even like when we were talking, like even when we started doing Cross Wars originally, and we were talking like the differences in the toys and such.
Yeah. I wonder we have no memory on the computer. Look at you saving everything.
I know. This'll all get archived. Oh, there it is. There we go. The voice calling Akari and Zenjiro. Ugh. That's not even like.
That's not even the image.
That's no, it's
there's
not.
Another one.
It's with the black Agumon. Yeah.
The black Agumon.
But that'll do. You know, that'll do, because I'll be here all day looking for that other one. It's probably still in this folder, but
yeah,
it'll just be buried among everything. Like this, yeah, like
something else from 160.
Yeah, 179.
Yeah,
like back in Ghost Game days.
Don't need to keep them.
Sure I do.
I mean, don't.
As I said, look, it'll all be getting archived soon enough anyway. Once we finish these two shows,
we need to get a podcast hard drive.
yeah, probably, or just get a new hard drive in general and partition part of it for podcast assets. Yeah, it's in here somewhere, I guess. Oh yeah, because I got that cup, so I was showing off the image that was on the cup. Yeah.
Pictures of people from Pokemon in here, so you're talking about them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Atmon, episode 200 of Atmon, or episode 200 of the show when we were covering Atmon. Yeah, there's just 204. Remember Wardamon?
So much in this folder.
Yeah.
That face.
Atmon had some sexy characters.
That it did. That was a really wholesome looking picture of why is Miles Morales in there?
What?
Roll up one?
Oh, I don't know. Were we talking Spider-Verse at one point? Did a new trailer drop or something? I don't know.
Maybe. That's a lovely picture of Talisman.
Oh, that one that's from the first evolution.
Yeah. The on screen. It's lovely.
Oh god.
Oh wow, he's big.
Is big.
Big waifu.
Oh, there we go.
And he cross arms? Yeah, he crossed his arms. There we go. Excuse me?
There we go. You said just put her on screen.
Yeah, but then you just put her over me and had you. I was like, are you replacing me with Talisman?
No. Maybe.
What's about to happen, AJ?
Domestic violence. Right. Okay. So guys,
you need to get me a fighting arm.
My guys, look, thank you all as ever. Hopefully we'll see you on Sunday for our very final last Tamers episode.
Yeah.
And
we can have lots of fun that day.
Yeah, not that many people would complain. Damn, Reiko.
Excuse me. She can sit in the middle.
With that is enough. I have been your gogglehead in charge, AJ, joined along by my co-host Miss Megmon. The bunny, we got a new water waifu.
I guess I'll die. That's it. No more Meg.
No, I'm out. This is it. I've been your gogglehead, AJ, joined along by my now deceased co-host, my former co-host, Miss Megmon. Done, everybody. Da, 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 da. We love you guys. Should I make it this?
No.